Hi, good evening. How are you? How are you doing? I'm Vijay Jha and I welcome you to gradeup. There are many new things for you this year. Many new things. First of all, it's for the first time that your board exams would be conducted in the months of May and June. I do not think it has happened in the last 10 to 15 years. All right. Okay, that is one of the things. But not only that. I'm sure you must be aware of the GABA pitch on which India defeated Australia very recently. All right, and many heroes emerged out of that match. You know, the month of June is going to be the GABA for you. And you know why? I will let you know in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So to start with, the biggest piece of information for you is that two new IIMs, IIM Ranchi as well as IIM Bodh Gaya, they both have introduced IPM program. IPM was introduced in India by IIM Indore in the year 2011. IIM Rohtak followed in 2019, and now in 2021, when you already had lots of examinations to take, okay, uh, two new IIMs, Ranchi and Bodh Gaya, have also introduced this particular program for you. Good or bad, completely depends on you. Okay, the way I look at it, you have two more opportunities. All right, at least two more opportunities now, but many people might take it as an ordeal. Okay, all right. So let's come to certain facts to start with. Okay, as all of you must already be knowing that your class 12 date sheets would be out tomorrow. Okay, you will come to know on which date you have which examination. All right, and this time, even as you even as you take your class 12 papers, in between you may have to invest some time for preparation of the competitive examinations as well. Okay, all right. Now, of course, this is a unique year, as I've already told you. Okay, and major entrance examinations, the GABA for you. This is something which I was referring to a few minutes back. Okay, I'm sure many of you would be interested in this examination for the hotel management, which is NC, HM, JEE. Most probably that is going to be held on June 12th. Common law admission test, the daddy of all law entrance examinations, is certainly there on June 13th. Okay, IP MAT. IP MAT. What is this IP MAT or IPM 80? This IPM 80 is Integrated Program in Management Aptitude Test for IIM Indore, and they have already declared the application process is yet to begin, but the IPM 80 of IIM Indore would be there on June 14. Okay, all those people who might be interested in DUET, Delhi University Entrance Test. All right, the tentative dates for Delhi University Entrance Test are June 15, 16, 17, 18, and 21. Of course, there would be multiple tests. I'm sure you're aware of this, that there would be multiple tests. Okay, many of you might be interested in journalism courses, so there would be one examination for journalism. Of course, the all important JAT, Joint Admission Test, which is for the BBA or BMS programs of University of Delhi, okay, through which you will get or you can get admission in College of Business Studies as well. Okay, so JAT will also be on one of these 5 days, June 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. ALET, which is the entrance examination for NLU Delhi, when is that? That is on June 20. And again, most probably, Symbiosis University, Symbiosis International University is also going to conduct not one but two examinations on June 27. SLAT, Symbiosis Law Admission Test, and S80, okay, which is conducted for admission to their BBA program. Most probably that would be on June 27. So if this is not GABA, what else GABA is? Okay, but are you ready to take it? Are you? You may have to take as many as 7 competitive examinations in the month of June. Okay, and moreover, this is going to happen probably within days of your class 12 examination getting over. So absolutely no rest for you till probably 27th of June at least. Please be informed. Any question here? Anyone? Any question? Any question? Okay. Now, let's look at a few more things. This is IIM Bodh Gaya. Where is Bodh Gaya? Bodh Gaya is in Bihar. Okay, my home state. What a beautiful building. Would you want to study here? So, what is the eligibility? What makes you eligible for this program at IIM Bodh Gaya? You should be born on or after August 1, 2001. 5-year relaxation for SC, ST and PWD candidates, right? 60% in 12th. Only 55% for the SC, ST and PWD candidates. Students appearing for class 12 exam in 2021 can also apply, but they should have at least 60% in 10th, mind you. But I'm sure all of you would have scored 60% in 10th. All right. What else? No candidate should have done 10th before 2017. I'm sure none of you has done 10th before 2017. Okay. This also means that I'm not eligible for this examination. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. Now, total number of seats in the first batch would be just 60. 50 open seats and 10 supernumerary seats, that is over and above 50 seats exclusively for females. All right. Okay. Now, there would be an entrance test. They are yet to tell us about the details of the entrance test, when would it be conducted, what would be the structure of the test, etc., etc. All right. But they have already declared that there would be 70% emphasis on the entrance test and 30% emphasis would be on personal interview. All right. So there would be 2 stages to this admission process. First, the written entrance test and second, personal interview. So all those people who think that interview is only for very mature people, you may have to appear for your first interview. Okay, just 3-4 months down the line. Are you ready? Degree. Which degree is awarded? Bachelor of Business Management, that is BBM plus MBA. All right. Okay, you may exit with a fancy BBM degree after just 3 years. So if you do not want to stay there for 5 years, okay, you would be allowed to come out with a graduation degree, that is Bachelor of Business Management, after 3 years. That is allowed. Okay. All right. What else? Fee details. Okay. Now, this should concern your parents and not you. Okay. And anyway, this should not be a handicap because the moment you secure admission, any bank would be more than willing to give you an education loan. And more important, once you complete the course, you would be in a position to repay the loan as well. Okay. More important actually. Okay. So for the first 3 years, the fee would be 4.5 lakhs per annum. So a total of 13.5 lakhs. And in the final 2 years, that is, if you decide to be there for the final 2 years, okay, add 15 more lakhs to it. So it would be close to 29.5 lakhs total fee. All right. Now here, what is GradeUp's take? Does GradeUp recommend this program? Oh, of course, highly. But GradeUp would expect you students to use this exit option after 3 years. Okay, because IIM Bodh Gaya, when it comes to doing your MBA, the final 2 years of this program is nothing but a regular MBA program. Okay, GradeUp would definitely want you to do it. Okay, from one of the better IIMs maybe, if you get a chance. Or in the worst case, IIM Bodh Gaya is definitely there for you. All right, so this exit option is a very wonderful thing which you have. Okay, all right. Any question, anyone? Any question? Any question? Okay, so no questions thus far. Let's move to other parts. Now, all those people who did not have mathematics as any of the papers at 12 level, revise. Okay, maths is not mandatory. When it comes to College of Business Studies, University of Delhi, mathematics should be one of your subjects at 10+2 level. Okay, whether you have studied commerce or humanities or science, that is none of their concerns. But their concern is that you should have mathematics as one of the subjects. All right, but not here at the IIMs. In fact, that is not any of the conditions for any of the IIMs. They are not worried about that. Okay, all right. In the first 3 years, you will have a semester system. So in 1 year, you can have only 2 semesters, right? So in the first 3 years, total number of terms, 3 into 2, 6. But in the last 2 years, trimester system. Trimester system means in 1 year there would be 3 terms. Of course, trimester system is more rigorous in comparison with a semester system, of course, right? And application process is yet to begin. The moment application process begins, gradeup would be the first to inform you, isn't that? Hey, aren't you enjoying the session? If you're enjoying it, please give us a thumbs up. Okay, and please do share it with all your friends. And please do subscribe to this wonderful channel. Why? How else will you keep yourself updated? Okay. All right. Now this is IIM Ranchi. Ranchi is different from Karachi, mind you. Okay, it's a place in India. Okay, all right. So many people believe that Karachi is also a part of India. Okay, but that's a different thing. All right. This is Dhoni land. I'm sure your favorite cricketer MS Dhoni is from Ranchi. From Ranchi, not from IIM Ranchi. Okay. So IIM Ranchi has also introduced this IPM. Okay, what is the eligibility? Again, 60% in 10th as well as 12th. Oh, it's slightly different from that of Bodh Gaya. In case of Ranchi, they expect you to have scored 60% in 10th as well as 12th. But that is very moderate expectation, isn't that? 55%, only 55% for SC, ST and PWD. Okay, no upper age limit. So Vijay Jha can also participate in this admission process. Okay, all right. Now, what is the selection process? Very interesting. They have talked about, they have rather not only talked about, they have made SAT mandatory. SAT was earlier called Scholastic Aptitude Test. Okay, this is the undergraduate level test, standardized test, which is required to take admission in most of the American universities. All right, you will have to take this. If you are willing to take admission in IIM Ranchi for this IPM, you will have to take SAT. Right, then there would be a written ability test. They will give some emphasis on your academic performance in classes 10 and 12. So all those people who are in the final year, please score as much as you can, class 12 also. And I'm very serious. Not only here in case of IIM Ranchi, that makes a huge difference. Okay. In case of many other institutes as well, not only in case of the BBA admissions, but also in case of your MBA admissions. It becomes a permanent part of your profile. Okay, so please do take care of your class 12 scores. All right, so this is going to be GABA plus. You need to take care of your class 12 scores, and then you have as many as 6 to 7 entrance examinations in the month of June. And here also there would be an interview, a personal interview. So this is what the selection process of IIM Ranchi would be for this wonderful program. Okay, and SAT is conducted 5 times a year here in India. Okay. And the next 2 examinations are on March 13 and May 8. You can take any of these 2. If you want to take both, you can take both also. All right. And you can always present your better score. Okay. But there is one thing. The last date to register for March 13 SAT is February 12. And the last date to register for May 8 SAT is April 8. All right. Okay. Now SAT can be taken with or without an essay. Okay. For the purpose of IPM from IIM Ranchi, you do not need to take SAT with essay. You may take SAT without the essay. All right. They would not mind. Okay. One more thing. SAT score is needed for your admission in IPM at IIM Ranchi, but IIM Ranchi has nothing to do with the SAT. SAT is conducted by College Board. It's a non-profit organization based out of the US of A. All right, so you certainly need to apply for the SAT and the IPM at IIM Ranchi very separately. These are 2 different things. Okay, connected somewhere. But otherwise, these are 2 different things. Now, what is the S80 fee? That is US dollar 101. When you go to their site, you might feel that the fee is only US dollar 52. But that is incorrect. That is not for you. That is for the Americans. Okay, for them, you are an international student. So you will have to pay a convenience fee, an extra fee of 49 US dollars. All right, so fee for you is US dollar 101. Which is approximately INR 7215. In our currency, that is 7,215. Okay, as per the exchange rates applicable today. Okay, might change a bit. Okay, do not hold us responsible for that. We do not control the currency. Okay, now what is the official SAT site? That is collegeboard.org. So please do visit collegeboard.org. All right, and khanacademy.org is very helpful for the SAT preparation. Gradeup will also help you for that. I'll come to that. All right. Acha, the application fee for IIM Ranchi is INR 2000. And our currency, what our currency? That is IIM Ranchi now and not S80. Okay. So the application fee for IIM Ranchi is 2000 rupees. Okay. And 1000 rupees for SC, ST, PWD candidates. Okay. Oh, okay. Good news, very good news. Discount on fees for the SAT. 90% discount on the SAT fees if your family income is less than 8 lakh rupees per annum. Okay. And 50% discount on the SAT fees if your family income is in between 8 and 15 lakhs. Okay. Many of you would probably be able to take advantage of this 50% discount, if not this 90% discount. All right. So this is very good on part of the college board. I'm very happy about this. Very, very happy about this. Okay. All right. So any question? Hi, Kostab, Arora, how are you? Anuj, that is 52 plus 49, 101. Okay, I believe that is 52 plus 49 US dollar 101. So please check that again. Okay, all right. Now, what else? Okay, one more thing. In order to be eligible for these discounts, you need to apply before February 12th. Okay, for the SAT. Okay, when it comes to IIM Ranchi, you can apply for IPM at IIM Ranchi till June 30. That is not a problem. But for the SAT, if you want to avail any of these discounts, you have to apply for the SAT latest by February 28. Now when it comes to March SAT, anyway you need to apply by 12th of February. So it doesn't make a difference. But when it comes to May SAT, okay, for that also you need to apply latest by February 28 if you want to avail the discount. Okay, all right, that is IIM Ranchi. And then many of you must be thinking that okay, SAT is an American standardized test, so you may need to have a passport, a valid passport. No, here they have given you a provision. Passport is not mandatory for you. Okay, even if you have an Aadhaar card, that will do. Okay, so just a valid Aadhaar card would do. Don't you worry about that. Just don't you worry about that. Sagar is saying, what would be the best score in SAT? SAT is of 1600 marks. So the best score would be 1600 because nothing can be more than 1600. Okay, what do you want to ask? Okay, what score would be good for getting admission in IIM Ranchi? We do not yet know. How can we comment on that? Okay, that depends on number of people who would be taking the SAT or number of people who would be applying to IIM Ranchi. Okay, all right. So that is, I mean, let's not think about that at this stage. But otherwise, if you ask me that what is a good score on the SAT, okay, my own percentile on the SAT was 99. I appeared for it in October 2016 as there is no upper age limit. Okay, my own score was 1480, I believe. So I somehow believe 1430, 1440 should be a very good score for getting admission in IIM Ranchi. Not more than that. I do not think that more than that would be needed. Okay. All right. You're not liking the session. Hardly anyone has given us likes. Okay. So that is about IIM Ranchi. Now a few more things. What is the total number of seats at IIM Ranchi? For this IPM 120 and total fee INR 14 lakhs per annum for the first 3 years. Oh no, not per annum. The total cost for the first 3 years is INR 14 lakhs plus mess charges plus hostel room rent. Okay, all right. And for the final 2 years, whatever they charge for their MBA program, that would be applicable to you. Okay, here in case of IIM Ranchi also, you may exit the course after 3 years with a BBA degree. Okay, so in case of IIM Bodh Gaya, they will be giving you a BBM degree. But here IIM Ranchi will be giving you a BBA degree. There's absolutely no difference. Okay, the difference in the letter A and M would not make any difference to your fortunes. All right. Any question? Any question, anyone? Okay. Now, let's move to, okay, on completion of 5 years, of course, you're going to get BBA plus MBA. But here also, grade up suggestion would be that take it as a BBA degree, okay, course, and exit after 3 years. Exit after 3 years if you get a good working opportunity, work somewhere for 2-3 years, and again take a shot at the IIMs or maybe international university, Harvard, Wharton, Kellogg, whatever. Okay. Now the deadline for the application at IIM Ranchi would be June 30. Okay, but that is for IIM Ranchi. This application would be valid only if you have a valid SAT score, okay, of at least one of those two SATs which are going to be conducted in March and May. Okay, there would be an SAT on June 5 as well, but you do not have to get confused by that. Okay, that SAT will not be conducted here in India or probably nowhere outside the US of A. Okay, so you cannot depend on that. And this course, IPM at IIM Ranchi, the very first batch, is supposed to begin in the month of September 2021. All right. Okay. IIM Rohtak now. Where is Rohtak? Rohtak is in Haryana. Okay. All right. So here now. What do they offer? The IPM was introduced at IIM Rohtak back in 2019. So yours, if you take admission there, would be the third batch. Okay, it would be the third batch. All right. Eligibility 60% in 10th as well as 12th. If you are in SC, ST or PWD category, just 55%. Age maximum 20 years on July 31, 2021. No relaxation to any category. Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot participate here in this process. I'm not eligible. Okay, all right. What else? They also give you BBA plus MBA degree in 5 years, and here also you may exit with a BBA degree after 3 years. Okay, and that is what we would also recommend. And here, this is simple. Right from the first year, you have a trimester system. So 5 years, and every year 3 trimesters. So 5 into 3, 15 terms. Please keep that in mind. Selection criteria, aptitude test. They conduct an aptitude test. 50% emphasis there. Personal interview, 30%. Right. Written ability test, 10%. Okay. And past academics. Your scores in 10th and 12th, 10%. Okay. So you cannot get away from your past sins. If you haven't scored much in class 10, okay, they will make you pay for that. Okay. But do not worry much about that. Okay. Emphasis on that would be hardly 5%. And anyway, even if that is 10%, you certainly would not be doing your class 10 again just for getting a seat at IIM Rohtak, isn't that? Okay. Now, structure of the aptitude test. Now, I'm not giving you the structure of the aptitude test on the basis of the aptitude test they took in year 2020. Because in the year 2020, everything got impacted because of this COVID-19 situation. And they actually gave you bonsai of a test, a very small test. All right. Because logistically, it was not possible for them to conduct a full test. But we believe that this year they're going to conduct a full test. Okay. So number of questions, 120, 40 questions from each of quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and English language. Okay. And duration of the test will also be 120 minutes. So 120 minutes, 120 questions. Okay. Quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, English language. Nalin Arora is asking, is IIM Ranchi better than IIM Rohtak? We will come to that, Nalin. Do not worry. The answer is no. And I will give you reasons also. Okay. I will believe we believe that IIM Rohtak for this particular program is better than IIM Ranchi. Okay. All right. No sectional time limits here in this examination. Okay. And it's a computer based test, CBT. All right. The basis of this info is the aptitude test which IIM Rohtak had conducted in the year 2019. Okay. And the application process for APM at IIM Rohtak or the application process for IPM at IIM Rohtak will begin in the months of February or March. Of course, 2021, right? Now, IIM Indore. Okay. Okay. Now, Rishabh Kumar is asking, Nalin, are you from Jharkhand? Rishabh Kumar, please speak with me. Okay, though I would not be able to answer this question whether Nalin is from Jharkhand or not. Okay, but here please concentrate on IPM. Okay, all right. Okay, Nalin is not from Jharkhand, Rishabh. All right. So this is IIM Indore. Did you like the building? Would you want to study here? Okay. Now, IIM Indore was the first to introduce IPM in 2011. Okay, so yours would be the 11th batch. Yours would be the 11th batch. Okay, so they're a veteran. Total number of seats 150. Of course, all those reservation for SC, ST, OBC, non-creamy. Okay, PWD, all will apply. Okay, in general category, you would have around 75 seats. And the degree awarded here, for a change, they do not give you BBA or BBM. They give you BA plus MBA, right? You may again exit after 3 years. They didn't have this provision till recently, but now lucky you have this provision that if you want to walk out with a degree after first 3 years, you will get a BA degree. Okay, and IIMs can provide you with degrees now. All right, there was an act which was passed by the parliament, I believe in the year 2017. All right, so they can give you degrees. So from IIM Indore, after the first 3 years, you can walk away with a BA degree in your hand. Okay, so there is a typo here. So this is not BBA. Okay, this is not BBA. This is BA. This is just BA. Sorry. Okay, BA degree in your hand because IIM Indore gives you BA and MBA. All right. Okay. Now, Vasi, please, before you come to attend a session, always ensure that you know about this. This is about IPM programs offered by 4 IIMs. Okay, and what is the fee for IIM Indore? 12 lakhs for INR, 12 lakhs for the first 3 years. In the last 2 years, they will charge you whatever they charge for their MBA program. All right. What is the eligibility? Again, 60% marks in both 10th and 12th, 55% for SC, ST, PWDs. Okay, you should be born on or after August 1, 2001. All right, and this year would be 1996 for SC, ST, PWD candidates because they have a relaxation of 5 years in age as well. Okay, and you shouldn't have done, irrespective, regardless of your category, you shouldn't have done your 12th before 2019. Okay, all right, an application fee at IIM Indore is around 4,000 rupees. Okay, and around 2,000 rupees for SC, ST, PWDs. Okay, selection process, aptitude test, and 50% weight on that. Personal interview, 35%. Written ability test, 15%. So luckily, you do not have to pay for your past sins here. They do not put any emphasis on your scores in classes 10 and 12. All right. Okay, structure of the aptitude test. They also conduct a computer-based test, CBT. Duration 120 minutes. Number of questions 100. Areas only maths and English 2. So in maths, they ask you 60 questions, of which 40 are MCQ, multiple choice questions, and 20 are theta. Type in the answer. You do not get any option. You have to type in the answer. Okay. Non-negative marking for theta questions. Okay. For other questions is +4, -1. For one correct response, you get +4. For one incorrect response, 1 mark is deducted from your score. And from English, they ask you 40 questions. Okay. That is how this is. And when is the IPM 80? That is on June 14, a day after CLAT. Please keep that in mind. From 2 to 4, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Of course, they would not conduct this test at 2 in the morning, right? And be it IIM Rohtak or IIM Indore or IIM Ranchi or IIM Bodh Gaya, which are the areas which would be tested upon? Maths, English, reasoning, and current affairs. Now you must be thinking that why am I talking about current affairs? You need to appear for the personal interview as well. Okay, just clearing the written examination is one of the things, not the complete thing. Okay, so you certainly need to work on your current affairs. And anyway, when it comes to Delhi University's entrance test for its BBA program, their current affairs would appear there in the written examination also. In case of IIMs, current affairs section is slightly invisible. Okay, in the written part, they would not ask you, but in the next round, they will ask you. Okay, and it would be almost impossible for you to cover the current affairs of the last 6-7 months in just 15 to 20 days. Okay, Acha, you must go through all the past year papers first. And all these papers are available on gradeup community. Aren't you on gradeup community already? How can you prepare for any examination without being on gradeup community? Come on, is that a joke? Okay, all right. Now the ranking of the IIMs for the IPM program. And in fact, just 10 minutes back, someone asked me that which one is better, IIM Rohtak or IIM Ranchi. All right, so we will give the ranking for all these four IIMs which offer IPM with the reasons as well. Okay, with the reasons as well. So don't you worry about that. Now, Nalin is asking, can we study for both CLAT and IPM 80 simultaneously? Of course, Nalin. 60% areas are the same. 60 to 70% areas are the same. For both the exams, you need to be good at English. For both the exams, you need to be good at quantitative skills. But of course, in case of IPM 80, okay, they expect you very good quantitative skills, which may not be the case with CLAT. Okay, that is certainly there. First of all, in the written examination also, 60 out of 100 questions are from quantitative aptitude, and the level of quantitative aptitude is very, very, very good. Okay, is at par with what they ask in CAT. Okay, all right. So number one in GradeUp's opinion is IIM Indore, because IIM Indore's NIRF 2020 ranking is 7. Okay, but anyway, that ranking is for their MBA program. But of course, there's a great relation because the same force prepares you for this BBA as well. Okay, but they were the first to offer an IPM back in 2011. Okay, when many of you would have been just 7 to 8 years of age. Okay, it's the oldest IIM among those offering IPM. Okay, so of course, by far number one. Number two would be IIM Rohtak. Of course, there would be a very close fight in between IIM Rohtak and IIM Ranchi, but GradeUp's vote for this particular program goes to IIM Rohtak. The reason, NIRF 2020 ranking 21, they introduced IPM back in 2019. So this is going to be the third batch for IIM Rohtak, but only the first batch at IIM Ranchi. Okay, and moreover, Ranchi is very remote in comparison with Rohtak. Okay, Rohtak is 2-3 years drive here from the national capital of Delhi, isn't that? Okay, all right. Number three in our opinion would be IIM Ranchi, NIRF 2020 ranking 20. So of course, when it Rohtak on NIRF ranking is just next to IIM Ranchi, but since they had started the program 2 years back, so we have put them above Iim Ranchi. But of course, they're neck and neck almost. Okay, and it's an older IIM than IIM Bodh Gaya. Okay, IIM Bodh Gaya, first of all, among these four IIMs, is the youngest IIM. All right. Plus, this is going to start this program for the first time. So this is GradeUp's ranking. IIM Indore, IIM Rohtak, IIM Ranchi, and IIM Bodh Gaya. We are 100% sure IIM Indore would be number one and IIM Bodh Gaya would be number 4. Between IIM Rohtak and IIM Ranchi, there's a close fight. Okay, in our opinion, we will put Rohtak above Ranchi. Indore and Bodh Gaya at number 1 and number 4 are should be accepted as facts. All right. Any doubt, anyone? Any doubt? Okay. Now we have a crash course. Enrollment started from today, so you don't have to crash. Okay, you just join this crash course. This is for BBA and Hotel Management 2021. I told you NCHM JEE would be conducted, would most probably be conducted on June 12th. So day before CLAT, your Hotel Management. A day after CLAT, your BBA examination. All right, please keep that in mind. So June 12, 13, 14 are going to be extremely important for you. And that is exactly where GradeUp comes to rescue. Okay, BBA and HM 2021, a crash course for entrance examinations. Right? What all do you get here? Why to take this course? Expert faculty for BBA and HM along with the other entrance examinations. Sufficient number of revision classes would be conducted. Day-wise study plan covering the entire syllabus to help you score better, of course. That is why we exist. All topics covered through live classes and quizzes, which many of you must have already experienced, right? Daily quizzes to boost your speed and accuracy. Very important for all these entrance examinations, isn't that? And this course includes 150 plus live interactive classes like I'm live to you. Okay, in this session, so 150 plus live interactive classes, 25 plus mocks for DUJAT, S80, IPM 80, IIM Indore, and IIM Rohtak. So IPM 80 for both Indore as well as Rohtak, and other BBA and HM entrance examinations, 2000 plus practice questions, topic quizzes, and PDFs for revision. And full coverage of current affairs and service aptitude. Service aptitude, what for? For hotel management, of course. Oh, February Mela. Wow, what is this Mela all about? Okay, so you can take admission or you can get these subscriptions, okay, on EMI basis. You have to pay 3 EMIs and you're going to get in February Mela, that is throughout this month. Okay, on your first installment, you get 20% off. And the second EMI is of rupee 1, only rupee 1. Okay, wow. And third installment onward, EMIs would be processed as per regular schedule. All right, but 20% discount on the first installment and the second installment just for rupee 1, mind you. And what is the code which you have to use for this? That is FEB20. It's part of February Mela, so FEB20. And you can look at the scheme also. Okay, like for this 3-month subscription, you need to pay 12,000. Number of installments 3. The first installment would not be of 4,000. It would be of only 3,200. Second EMI just rupee 1. Third EMI 4,000 rupees. That is how it's going to be. Same for a 6-month subscription or 18-month subscription. All right. Anupam Sinha is asking, what is IPM? IPM is Integrated Program in Management. There are IIMs which offer you a 5-year program, integrated program in management, which gives you a BBM or BBA or BA degree along with MBA, regular MBA. All right, that is what IPM is. Okay, and Anupam, please do watch this video right from the beginning. It appears that you have joined us quite late. Okay, all right. Now, what else? And who are the teachers who are going to teach you here? You have Sanojam DB Singh, English expert with 17 plus years of teaching experience. Rabia Zara Khan, GK and current affairs expert. Okay, Ashutosh Gupta, quant and reasoning expert. What else do you need? So, prep smart, score better, go, grade up. Thank you. Thank you.